I talk a lot about the Ninja Creami on this show. It is for good reason. It's fantastic. It's delicious. It's easy to use. I use it literally every day. The only day I haven't used it in the last year, there was like a wedding, and I think I fell asleep at the wedding, so I didn't use my creamy. I mean, that's what it takes. I have to fall asleep at a wedding not to use this thing. I'm giving you my cookies and cream recipe in the Ninja Creami. It's going to be as good as a McFlurry, if not better. The heck with you, Ronald. We have to prep it the day before so it can be frozen and ready for the day we're gonna make it. I'm also gonna give you some hacks that only I know. I don't actually know if I'm the only one that knows the hacks, but they're very good hacks. Please look at my hacks. I'm gonna get you everything I use in the show notes. This is the best stuff that I could find. So here it is, the Charlie way of doing it, cookies and cream, Ninja Creami McFlurry. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get that container filled with about 400 milliliters of our favorite protein. That can be one of two things. You can use like a pre-made core Fairlife protein, which is great. You could also take like a high protein Fairlife milk and just add your favorite protein powder to it. Use a vanilla one or a cookies and cream. That's fine. You're going to use about 400 milliliters of that. Next, we're going to add 14 grams of sugar-free vanilla jello. You're not adding 7 like other recipes. You're going to add 14 of the pudding powder. Next, hack number 1, you're going to add about a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a thickening agent that's going to allow it to get really creamy and full. It's going to make your ice cream taste better. We're going to blend it up. I'm using a Cuisinart Smart Stick. I love that thing. I'm leaving a link. I find it's the best, most consistent way to mix things up. You might probably don't need to use that, but if you choose to, we've had ours for years. It's really great. All right, you've done it. You've added your ingredients. Pop the cap on. Pop it in the freezer. You're going to let it go for 24 hours. Go to sleep. Wake up. Go through your day. Fast forward, pop that guy out of the freezer. Hack number 2, with the container still on, put it in the sink on its side, not face up, and put the hottest water you can. Let it pour on it for at least like a minute or two. This is gonna help loosen up the creamy. It's gonna make it easier to blend later. Now, after that minute or two, pop it into the Ninja Creami, and you're gonna hit light ice cream. This is the first spin. You're gonna do 3 spins. Light ice cream, because it's still frozen, it's gonna take 2 to 3 minutes. That's fine. Go, I don't know, do something for 2 or 3 minutes. Now you're gonna take the creamy out and you're gonna make a choice of preference. You're gonna add some milk to it. If you like a harder Baskin Robbins, Haagen-Dazs type of almost hard ice cream, you're just gonna add like a splash of milk into it. If you like more of a McFlurry soft serve type of thing, you're gonna add closer to like a quarter cup of milk in it. That's important. That variation in it is going to determine the kind of ice cream you get. Use the milk you want, use the amount you want, pop it back in, hit respin. Okay, now take the creamy out. Okay, hack number 3. Scoop out the center of the creamy, put it aside. You're going to take the Oreos that you want to use. I'm going to use at this point about 3 Oreo thins because it's calorically where I want to be. You can use whatever you want. People will argue this. I'm telling you, this is the best way to do it. Don't put them in whole and don't crumble them. Just take them in your hand and gently crush them, just so they're cracked in a few places. Put them in there. This is gonna allow you to have the creamy feel through all of it while still giving you chunks of cookie. Yeah. Get your cookie in there. You can even put some of the top ice cream back on if you want, or you can have it later, whatever you want. You're gonna put it back in the creamy and you're gonna hit add MIXIN. This spin, much like the last one, because it's not frozen anymore, is gonna be a lot faster. The creamy is now ready. Take it out and you can have some fun with it now. I'm usually adding like another Oreo thin. I'm adding some sprinkles. If I have some extra calories to use in a day, I'll put an extra tablespoon or 2 of natural peanut butter on it. I love it with this recipe. I love this recipe. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. For less than 400 calories and like 40 grams of protein, I think we've got that clown Ronald beat. He kind of creeps me out anyway.